On behalf of your city clerk and the voters of your city, thank you for serving as an election judge. You're providing an important service and playing a key role in ensuring transparent and honest elections in Minnesota. This training video provides an overview of your duties and responsibilities as an election judge. Your election judge guide will have the details needed to perform each task. Here's what election judges can expect on Election Day. Plan on arriving at 6 a.m. to your assigned polling place. Election judges have many tasks to complete before opening the polling place at 7 a.m. Election judges take an oath to be fair and impartial. Your job is to follow the laws as written, not how you think they should be. On Election Day, leave your opinions at home. Carefully avoid any action that might influence how a person votes. You will be busy. Election Day is a long one. You will get breaks during the day. It is a good idea to plan your meals, remember your reading glasses and medications, and provide for any family needs. And remember to vote. Vote by absentee ballot before Election Day. Or if you are working in your home precinct, vote during a break.
Here's how to open the ballot counter. First, carefully move the ballot box, pushing it diagonally to its proper location in the polling room. Lock at least one wheel on the ballot box. Using the silver key, unlock and open the two doors on the front of the ballot box. Remove the contents from the compartments. Before closing the auxiliary door, verify the silver plate is covering the ballot entry opening on the auxiliary compartment. Close and lock the door. Close and lock the lower ballot compartment door. Move to the back of the ballot box. Unlock and open the back door of the clamshell case using the silver key. Leave the door open until closing the polls. Remove the power cord, taking care not to dislodge the small black box in this compartment. Plug the cord into a power strip or outlet. Move to the front of the ballot box. Using the silver key, unlock the clamshell case cover. Unsnap and lift the latches of the case. Hydraulic lifts automatically raise the cover. Using the barrel key, unlock the front edge of the ballot counter. Lift the ballot counter screen to the vertical position. Wait for the counter to beep, indicating it is powering up. The powering up process takes several minutes to complete. Using the barrel key, unlock and open the memory stick access compartment. Leave this compartment open during setup. Verify the seal number matches the seal number listed on the official precinct certification form. After power up is complete, enter the election code and press Accept on the ballot counter screen. Have another judge watch as you enter the code to ensure accuracy. You have 3 attempts before being locked out. If you get locked out, contact election headquarters. After the code is entered, the configuration report prints automatically. Once the report has finished printing, press Open Poll. A ballot status accounting report and a zeros tape will automatically print. Do not tear these off. Compare the zeros tape to an official ballot. Verify all offices and candidate names are on the tape. Candidate names on the ballot and tape must be in the same order. Verify that all vote totals are 0. After verifying everything matches, press the blue lever inside the memory stick compartment to release the printer door. Lift the printer door open. Neatly roll up the tape and place inside this compartment. Do not tear off the tape. Press down firmly on the printer door. Listen for the door to snap into place. Using the barrel key, close and lock the memory stick access door. Remove the keys and keep in a safe place during Election Day. Press Go to Voting Mode on the screen. Verify the public counter is 0. Remember, the protected count is like an odometer on a car and will display a number. The screen will now read, "Welcome. Please insert your ballot." The ballot counter is now ready for voting.
As an election judge, it is your responsibility to do everything possible to help each voter participate equally. Remember, before the polling place opens, review your voting room. Are all areas clear of obstacles? Do you have adequate signage to show handicap access? Have you practiced good cord management? Does this photo show good cord management? No. Always keep in mind the 3 core principles for effective polling place setup: access, traffic flow, and privacy. Election judges serve in various capacities and may expect to rotate duties throughout the day. The different judges' duties and responsibilities are detailed in this video. The types of judges are head judge, assistant head judge, greeter judge, poll book judges, demonstration judge, ballot judge, ballot counter judge. Let's review the duties for each.
Hi.
Hi, you here to vote today?
Yes, and I think I'm in the right precinct.
We'd love to hear that. Let's make sure you're in the right place. May I have your name and address, please?
It's Sammy Burke. I live at 1111 12th Avenue Southeast.
Here you are. Sammy, it looks like you're in the right place. Please head over to the poll book station and they'll get you checked in.
Okay, thanks.
Name for me.
It's Sammy Burke, SAMMY BURKE.
Let's look closer at the voter check-in steps. When looking for a voter's record on the search screen, type in the first 3 letters of a voter's first and last name before pressing search. This will narrow down your results enough to locate their record while limiting the risk of not being able to find their record due to a typo. Our search pulled up 2 voter registration records with similar names. At this point, ask the voter for their address so that you can be sure to select the correct record.
And your address, please.
It's 1111 12th Avenue Southeast.
If the voter's name and address matches what you see on your screen, you can turn the poll book around and ask the voter to verify their information.
Yep, it is.
Then, select Accept and Submit. Before handing them their voter's receipt, ask the voter to sign their signature certificate to affirm both the voter's oath and that their information is correct.
Thank you. And this is your voter's receipt, and you can take it to the ballot station right next door.
Okay, thank you.
Well, let's see if you're in the database first. What is the first 3 letters of your last name?
It's D-R-A-R-A-C.
Okay. And the first 3 of your first?
R-A-C.
Do a search. Nothing came up, so let's do it this way. Could I have your address, please?
It's 1090 13th Avenue, and that's southeast.
All right, well, you're definitely in this precinct, so let's register you. All right. Do you have a current bill, ID,
Oh, I have
driver's
a
license.
current driver's license. Yeah,
All right. Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Are you going to be 18 years old on Election Day?
Yes, I will be.
And let me scan it. All right.
Let's take a closer look at the poll book screen. Near the top of the screen, beneath where it says voter address, you can see that we are on step 3 of 8 of the registration process. This screen is where many data entry errors occur. Take your time here to make sure everything is entered correctly. When entering the voter's address, less is more. Start by entering the voter's house or building number, then click into the street name field. In this field, only enter the first few characters of the street name. The poll book will then present you with a drop-down list of addresses to choose from. Select the correct address from the list, and the poll book will fill out the rest for you. Oh, don't forget to ask the voter if they have an apartment number too.
Do you have a unit or is it a house?
Oh no, I live in a house. Yep.
On screen 4, we select the voter's identification type. There are 3 options to choose from. Select the one based on what the voter is able to provide. Either they have a Minnesota State ID card or driver's license, they do not have a Minnesota State ID card or driver's license, but can provide you with the last 4 digits of their social security number, or they do not have a Minnesota State ID, Minnesota driver's license, or a social security number. Rachel provided us with her driver's license, so we will select the first option. Because we scanned her ID, that number auto-populated. On screen 5, we select the proof of residence that the voter has provided us with. Be mindful that what you select from the first drop-down menu will determine which proof of residence options you can view. For example, if I select photo ID plus document with current name and address, that is how I'm able to see the different kinds of ID, as well as the different approved document types to choose from. If I select Other on that first drop-down menu, instead I can select from options such as Vouched for or Valid registration in the same precinct. Rachel's proof of residence is her ID with current name and address, so we will select that option, and then the Minnesota driver's license option in the second menu. Again, because we scanned her ID, this number auto-populated for us. We've made it to screen 6. Collecting the voter's previous registration information helps election administrators maintain accurate voter registration records. This page does not need to be filled out completely, but capturing a voter's previous name and address here is helpful.
Were you ever registered anywhere else?
Oh, you know what? I actually was, and it would be under my previous name of Conlon.
All right, so I'm going to have you take a look at this, verify the information is all correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'm going to give you your driver's license back.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
The voter's registration information and the voter signature certificate print together as one long tape. The voter must sign this tape in 2 places, once to affirm the voter's oath and their information, and once more in the Election Day registration portion to affirm their eligibility.
You have a very good date.
Take your receipt. Okay, this is what your ballot will look like. There's races on both sides for you to choose to vote in. Please completely fill in the oval using one of our ink pens or using our assistive ballot marker. If you do make an error, please bring it back and we'll issue a new ballot. You can vote in any one of the open booths over there, or you can use the table to mark your ballot.
Judges must monitor who is in or around the polling place. Generally, only voters are allowed to be present, even though they cannot linger once they finish voting. There are some permitted individuals besides voters who can be in or near the polling place, with the most common being media, people assisting a voter, challengers and exit pollsters. Please see your guide for a full list. Media can be inside the polling place if they show a photo ID and credentials to the head judge. Their activities are strictly limited to observation. They should not interview voters or interfere with voting in any way. Persons providing physical assistance or language support to voters may be in the polling place. Another approved individual is an appointed challenger. Political parties and nonpartisan candidates can appoint challengers to be present at a polling place and challenge voter eligibility. We'll cover the challenge process later. Finally, people conducting exit polls can be on the premises, but not in the room where voting occurs. They can only approach voters after they have finished voting and can only offer an anonymous written survey.
Here's how to close the ballot counter. After the last person has voted, the head judge checks the auxiliary compartment for ballots. If ballots are in the compartment, they must be inserted into the ballot counter. Using the barrel key to unlock the memory stick access door, lift the door open. Two judges verify the seal number matches the number on the official precinct certification form. Two judges must sign the form. Press the blue lever inside the compartment and lift the printer door. Unroll the zero tape, lay it to the right, and carefully close the printer door. Press firmly to snap it closed. Press the Close Polls button located near the power button inside the memory stick access compartment. Press Close Poll on the ballot counter screen. 3 results tapes will begin printing automatically. After the tapes have printed, press Begin Modem Process to transfer the vote totals to Hennepin County. Wait for the screen to display Successfully Sent Results. Press OK to return to the closing screen. Tear off the results tapes. Press Finished, Turn Off. Allow the ballot counter to completely power down. Watch for the power button light to turn off. After the power button light turns off, cut the seal from the memory stick with a wire cutter. Remove the memory stick, put it in the Ziploc bag, and place the bag into envelope A. Close and lock the memory stick access compartment with the barrel key. Fold down the ballot counter screen and lock into place with the barrel key. Close the cover of the clamshell case and close the latches. Using the silver key, lock the front of the clamshell case. Move to the back of the ballot box. Unplug the power cord. Carefully fold up the power cord and place it into the back compartment. Close and lock the back compartment of the clamshell case using the silver key. The ballot counter is now secure. The head judge will give instructions to complete the closing procedures.
Once again, thank you for your willingness to participate as an election judge. Remember, you are the guardians of democracy. Have a great election day.